Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Kakasungura YouTube channel. A big thank you to each and every one of you for your continued support. May God really bless you. As I always say, Kaka, if you watch my videos without subscribing, you are an enemy of progress. If you're watching my video, kindly make sure you click the subscribe button. That is the only way you support Kakasungura. If you are that type of a person who just watches without subscribing, then you are not supporting Kaka in any way. Our target is 100,000 subscribers and we are headed to 70,000. It is a great milestone and I thank each and every one of you for this milestone. Kaka, asante sana kwa wale mmenipatia chakula cha wale watoto wa Bondo. I have received some donations for the food. Kuna wale watoto wa huko Nyabondo, huko Sondu Miriu. Wale watoto wazazi wao walitoroka miaka mingi iliyopita, wakawacha watoto wadogo kwa nyumba peke yao. I requested mnipatie chakula kwa sababu wanalala njaa and they have no parent, they have no father, they have no mother. And it's risky for those young kids to stay without food. Why? Because they might go stealing and in the process they get killed. I pray that I continue to receive food donation. Endeleeni kunitumia chakula chenu and I will appreciate. Ukituma mahindi gunia moja, ukituma mahindi gunia mbili, ukituma cash, I will highly appreciate. Na tunataka either kesho ama Monday waende wanunuliwe chakula that is enough. The little I've received ninaitumanisha kesho kwa mtu ako ground awanulie chakula and I'll be sharing the videos right here after they have bought that food. God bless you. Asanteni sana. Kaka, mimi I always say I am not bragging. But the reality is, much of the things I speak in this platform, they have come to pass. I want to take you back a little bit. When William Ruto disbanded the elite squad, ile ya polisi ya Uhuru Kenyatta, niliwaambia a government can never operate without that squad. Nikawapatia historia vile Moi alifanya, nikapatia historia vile Uhuru alifanya, na nikawaambia hakuna siku William Ruto atakaa uongozini bila kuunda kikosi chake. And it has come to pass. Raila Odinga is giving shocking revelations as far as that group is concerned. Ruto yeye alisema kwamba ataki kikosi cha polisi ambacho kinaua watu. That's what he said. And they will never ever allow such unit in his reign. But I want to tell you, Raila Odinga is revealing some shocking details in a press statement today. And this is what Raila Odinga is saying. We are yet again in the throes of a liberation struggle. This time, we are struggling to liberate from politics of deceit, corruption, dictatorship, and arrogance. Kenyans have never lost a liberation struggle. We get beaten, arrested, and killed, but we never lose. In the past, we have suffered detention without trial, police brutality, and even a totally compliant judiciary, and still we did not lose. We shall not lose. The one currently underway. Police killing during protests have happened in the past. Almost always. Those shot are innocent Kenyans, not involved in demonstrations. These killings are meant to spread fear among Kenyans so that they succumb to the excess of the regime. Unfortunately, this time round, it is not just the official security. Listen, kikosi kiko hapa sasa. Kile kikosi Ruto ametengeneza sasa, OSU kiko hapa sasa. Sikiza vile Raila anasema. always, unfortunately this time round, it is not just the official security officers that are being unleashed on Kenyans. Kenya Kwanza has embedded a trained killer squad in the name of Operation Support Unit into the official security agencies and unleashed it on Kenyans. OSU now under Mr. Kariuki was disbanded a few years ago and its members sent home. The squad is back. Last Wednesday, OSU was in action in Kamkunji, Jogoo Road, and Mlolongo, firing at protesters and killing some. OSU's main brief is to hurt and execute Azimio leaders and protesters. It is the squad Ruto is counting on kusafirisha Azimio leaders, as Mr. William Ruto warned. Jana alisema kwamba ati hata huyo Uhuru Kenyatta watamsafirisha, and asked in the morning to where. And I gave you an example. In Kisii, when you want to kill somebody unamwambia ngogo tirinde. Ngogo nchiasera, ngogo tirinde. That means if you joke around with me, nitakusafirisha mbinguni. I will kill you. So Raila is saying Ruto is banking on OSU to kusafirisha Azimio leaders, as he said. We will soldier on arrests, trumped up charges, illegal detentions, and incarcerations have happened in the past. We have always remembered the victims and the heroes of our liberation. We remember heroes like the late George Anyona, Edward Oyugi, Godho Kariuki, and Jeru Kadagu, who were jailed on trumped up charges. We remember Koigi Wamwere, who was numerous times arrested, denied bail, and held for several years, each time in an empty to silence him. We remember the recently deceased Professor Misera Mugo and the late Professor Ali Mazrui, who were forced into exile. We remember Kenneth Matiba and Charles Rubia, who were detained without trial for demanding for what is today a basic reality of Kenyan's politics. You remember akina Charles Rubia were tortured in 1990 when the Saba Saba began. So I think you remember that. I gave its analysis here. We remember Kenneth Madiba, Charles Rubia, who were detained without trial for demanding for what is today a basic reality of Kenya's politics and one of the pillars of our republic, multi-party politics. Indeed, the folly of our past dictatorship is evidenced by the fact that Dr. Willie Mutunga and Mohammed Ibrahim, who were also detained for demanding multi-party politics, survived to become Chief Justice and Judge of the Supreme Court, respectively. As we soldier on, we condole with the families of all those killed by Ruto and celebrate them as martyrs of our liberation. We acknowledge all those being arrested and charged and acknowledge them as political prisoners. We shall overcome. Signed, Right Honorable Raila Odinga, Azimio la Umoja One Coalition Party Leader. Ladies and gentlemen, it is so evident. I hope you've seen civilians holding guns during demonstrations. And the biggest question we are asking, who are these individuals? Who are they serving? They are walking in between police officers with guns. Who are they? Today, Raila Odinga has given Kenyans an answer. It is a newly formed killer squad called OSU, Operation Support Unit. That is a new one. And I'm told, according to Raila, it's so dangerous. We have seen photos. We have seen videos. In the first demonstrations, we saw a civilian demolishing, vandalizing a media vehicle in between police officers, and to date, he is walking scot-free. In fact, I'm told he was promoted to a higher rank. In the last protests, that is Friday and Wednesday this week, you have seen photos on social media of the civilians holding guns in between police officers. The question Raila is asking, who are these? But the intelligence have told Raila that those people belong to Operational Support Unit Elite Squad, hali maarufu OSU. God bless you. Let us pray for our nation. Tuache kupelekwa katika siasa za ukabila. Nobody is at war with Kalenjins. Nobody is at war with Kikuyus. Hustlers are at war with the economy and not an individual, another tribe. Do not be misled. God bless you, ladies and gentlemen. See you in the next video. Asanteni sana.